What's up, Archons? I'm Flightless Pheasant, and we just wrapped up the first day of the Rochester Vault Tour. And Ghost Galaxy saw fit to give us a couple of updates about the Aember Skies game found. And so I'm going to make sure that I keep you guys up to date on everything that is happening. Sailing the Aember Skies with Logos and Mars. Time for the Logos and Mars previews. Let's take a look. A sneak peek at some of the new cards in Aember Skies from houses Logos and Mars. I'm really happy to see Logos back. I'm interested to see what they give us for it. Let's do it. I did look at these earlier, but that was right in the middle of the Vault Tour, and I was very distracted, so I don't even remember most of it. Another return for two of the longest-running houses in Keyforge, Logos and Mars. Logos returns for its 6th time, and Mars for its 5th. The Masters of Science and Outworldly Technology. What do these two houses have in store for Aember Skies? Let's take a look. The Scholars of Logos are the self-proclaimed foremost intellectuals of the Crucible. Logotarians always look to improve the situation either now, by drawing cards, or in the near future, by archiving. So let's see what experiments they're working on in the next set. Alright, here are our 3 preview cards. We have DDoS, which is a upgrade that has an Amber Pip, and it says, this creature gains your opponent cannot play creatures more powerful than this creature. Okay, so this is an upgrade version of the Mars card Elite Disruptor. So you can put it on anything, which is actually pretty good. So you put it on a pretty small creature, and then your opponent's basically locked out of playing anything. Flavor text is, outliers distort to statistical analysis and violate the data set. Violate the data set. Okay. Then we have Nautilus. We've seen this one. It got spoiled a while ago by accident, or not accident, but like it was among the just sort of cards they had. 6 power, 1 armor ship with play/after fight. Ward a creature, draw a card. That's very good. And it says, a beacon of technology and innovation for all to see, attributed to Captain Nemo. I'm pretty sure Captain Nemo is not a creature we've seen before, but I'll look out for him, because I always like seeing quoted attributions and the cards they go with. And lastly, we have Worm Tunnel. It has Enhance, Capture. Play, move 1 amber from a creature to the common supply. If you do, draw 2 cards. And it says, temporal signature indicates a strong possibility of the event recurring soon. I like that card, actually. And that's a common. Nautilus is a rare, and DDoS is an uncommon. I like that. All of that's pretty good. Worm Tunnel is obviously better if you can use it on your own creatures, but the fact that you can use it on your opponent's creatures and you still get to draw 2 cards is solid. Let's see what they have to say about them. First up comes DDoS. This upgrade comes with an Amber bonus icon, giving you 1 Amber just for playing it. It also gives the creature it's attached to the effect your opponent cannot play creatures more powerful than this creature. This can be quite the restriction if played at the right time. Place this on a low-powered creature with high armor, or one with a ward on it, and you've now locked your opponent from potentially playing some of their best creatures. Don't expect it to stick around long, though. Your opponent will be sure to focus their efforts to remove this quickly. Absolutely. Next up is the logo ship Nautilus. This 6-power aircraft carries 1 armor, because ships need to protect themselves, and a play/fight ability that wards it and draws a card. This can be used in a myriad of ways, including even warding Nautilus when played. Oh yeah, wards a creature. Yep. And then finally, we see Worm Tunnel. This common action card dishes out 2 capture bonus icons to other cards in the deck. It also gives the play ability to move 1 amber from a creature to the common supply. If you do, draw 2 cards. Another card letting Logos do Logos things. Draw cards during the turn. Using this effect with a creature that received 1 of the capture bonus icons, you can take that amber from your opponent and keep it away from them. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a good use if you can pull that off in a nice sequence. And then the Empire of Mars continues its biological experimentations to create the perfect monster and fight using ray guns and flying saucers to ensure their culture survives. Their efforts in Keyforge Aember Skies will not be different. Let's see what cards we have to represent those efforts. We have number 612. It's a 5-power beast with Splash Attack 2 and Taunt. It's not bad. It says, its laser breath is a true marvel of modern Martian genetic engineering, attributed to Dr. Zloxifrex. Alright. I like the attribution to Dr. Zloxifrex. I've been enjoying that card a lot in Grim Reminders. It's nice to see him getting attributions. And that card looks pretty good, and that's also a common. Then we have Phosphorus Blast. Play, deal 2 damage to each non-Mars creature. That's kind of go-wide damage. I like it. And it says, allies? What allies? That one's good. That's an uncommon. That's a little more broad board control than we've seen from a lot of the other houses, but still good. And then we have Shark Bait. Oh yeah, I remember the text for the flavor text for this one is ooh ha ha. Yeah, that's very good. It's a Finding Nemo reference for those who didn't catch it. This one gains you an amber when you play it and says deal 2 damage to a friendly non-Mars creature. If it is not destroyed, it captures 2. That could be good, but this set is full of small creatures with not a lot of power. So that's a little risky, but it is still pretty cool. It is still pretty cool. I like that one. I love the flavor text on that one. I love the flavor text on Phosphorus Blast. I like the attribution on number 612. Let's see what they have to say about these cards. Those biological experiments created the latest monster, number 612. This devastating 5-power creature brings Splash Attack 2. This means when attacking, it will also deal 2 damage to neighboring creatures of its target. It also has Taunt, taking the focus of enemy attacks away from its neighbors. Yep, absolutely. And what's better than a blast? How about a Phosphorus Blast? Nice, that one's pretty good. This action card deals 2 damage to each non-Mars creature on the battlefield. This can be a great help to reset the board if your opponent continues to throw out low-powered creatures. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of those in this set, so that's definitely worth it. And then finally, let's talk about Shark Bait. This action card comes with a lovely Amber Pip, getting you 1 step closer to forging a key just for playing it. It also has an added effect of deal 2 damage to a friendly non-Mars creature. If it does not destroy it, the creature captures 2 amber. The best time to play this is when you have a strong creature on the field that can withstand the damage to prevent your opponent from forging a key. You can also pair this with a friendly creature's destroyed effect if that proves to be a better plan for the situation at hand. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you could definitely use it to blow up something on your board in a Mars turn to get an effect, like some kind of dis thing with a destroy effect that you really want to pull off. But it's also really good for pulling your opponent off a key, if you've got something that you can use it with, which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. And now it says, now onto the cards returning for Logos and Mars. Take a look below and get prepared to join the battles in the sky. What do we got for Logos? We have Effervescent Principle is back, along with Neutron Shark, Quantum Finger Trap, and Sloppy Lab Work. All pretty good. I like Neutron Shark, especially since, well, I don't know, Brobnar's in this one. We might have Neutron Shark and Fiery Jark. Wouldn't that be a thing? Dr. Zloxifrex makes his triumphant return, along with Swap Widget, Total Recall, and Entropic Manipulator. All of those are good. I am happy to see basically all of those reprints. Don't forget the campaign ends in a few days. Absolutely. I love all 3 of these Mars cards for different reasons. I like the attribution to Dr. Zloxifrex. I love the flavor text on Sharkbait and Phosphorus Blast. Both of those are really cool. I like more Phosphorus stuff from Mars. Logos doing Logos things. The flavor texts here are also pretty good. I kind of want to see if we get a Captain Nemo card, because that'd be kind of cool. One more thing I want to talk about on the Game Found. We did get a reveal of the 500,000 stretch goal. So I do want to bring that up, and I do want to talk about that. It's called the Immortal Triumvirate. So if we reach 500,000, 3 random backers will be selected to have their likeness put into Keyforge. This stretch goal allows 3 random backers to become part of the Keyforge universe forever by having their likeness incorporated into the art of a future Keyforge card. In addition, you'll receive a copy of your artwork in a nice frame. So this is neat, but I really wish it wasn't a stretch goal. And the reason I wish it wasn't a stretch goal is because stretch goals, I think, should be rewards for all backers. They should be things that everybody gets. Because we all work together to push the campaign to a certain level, right? And 500,000 is a pretty high bar. I don't know if we're going to hit 500,000 this time. We've only got about 3 days left. I mean, we're going up pretty quick because that happens in the last few days. I don't know if we're going to hit 500,000, and it's a little unfortunate that even if we do hit 500,000, only 3 out of the over 1,000 backers right now. Hang on. Yeah, 1,169 backers. Only 3 of us will actually get anything special for that. Feels a little raw. I don't think that was a great choice. It also is a little bit of a bummer for those people who did the Architect of the Crucible premium, because they paid like they paid $500 basically for that exact same thing. And now 3 people are just going to get it at random, which I guess doesn't really diminish the value of the people who guaranteed got it, because they guaranteed got it, but I don't know, seems a little unfortunate. But we did hit the 300,000, which means the Flight of the Sky Beasts got hit, so we'll get an extra pack of Sky Beast decks, or an extra Sky Beast deck with each pledge, which is good. But they also upped the number of Sky Beasts you get with each pledge, Sky Beast decks you get with each pledge, so there's going to be so many Sky Beast decks running around. I don't even know what I want to do with that many Sky Beast decks. So many Sky Beast decks. Other thoughts. We did finish the first day of the Vault Tour. I went 1-2 in the sealed tournament, which was unfortunate. I was playing the hardest control game I could, and it just was not getting me there. But the guy I lost to in round 1 top 8'd, so that's really cool. So good luck. I hope he does well. He was playing a Winds of Death Key Abduction combo that was working really well. He pulled it off twice against me, which was 2 times more than I could handle. And I did play some other games, and then I've decided I'm going to play Archon tomorrow, so look out for me playing Archon tomorrow. Yeah. Lots of good things, lots of news. If there's something you're excited about, something you're looking forward to, something you think is interesting, drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. It's a little early. I left a little bit before they wrapped up today. I might bop back over there because they're going to be open for like another hour and a half. But I wanted to get this video up, and I wanted to talk to all of you guys and give you the updates. I am putting together some footage for a video after the Vault Tour is over. So there'll be like a here was the Vault Tour, here's what I did, here's all the stuff. But we'll wait to do that until after all the Vault Tour stuff is over. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. So until next time, later, Archons.